The broadcast is now starting. All attendees are in listen-only mode.
Good morning, fellas. Guys, can I get a sound check? Good morning, Deepak. Sound and visual is good. Audio's good. Sound, visual's good. All right. Guys, today is Wednesday. It is May 11. And we will do nothing ahead of CPI. Koppel, good morning. Rich, good morning. As such, I have not turned on any bots as of yet today. The originals, I am not running. Good morning, Mr. Albert. You guys should be aware that I do not run my bots when we have four-star news, such as CPI, PPI, FOMC, non-farm payrolls, etc. Good morning, Nick. Yesterday was a very good day in the morning. It was an even better, Tom, good morning. It was an even better afternoon session. We caught a 2-contract trade in the ES for better than $4,000 yesterday. The only trade I did. Gerardo, good morning. Good morning, Chad. Good morning. Fellas, good morning. If you're here on trial, good morning and welcome back to what is day 3 of your trials. Blessings to you, Becky. Gerardo. I ran the bots, these bots. Good morning, Dominic. I ran these bots last night again between 6 and 9 p.m. There is my total, 505. So once again, between 6 and 9 p.m., the bots hit their daily goal. So this has completed day 2 in this particular funding program. I am $372 away from getting funded in my second account, which I started on Thursday. That is the account I will trade in the room once we get past news and when I decide to turn them on. For those of you that are members, if you guys are members, you should all be aware I am doing. I'm sorry to hear that, Becky. We'll keep them in our prayers. COVID is a pain in the neck. For those of you guys that are members, you should be aware I am doing a webinar tonight for you all at 7 p.m. The link to sign up, that's Eastern. The link to sign up is in the member area. Don't email me for a link. Good morning, Kirk. If you're a member, the link is in the member area. Tonight, I will be going over these bot settings. I will also send out an email at some point to the entire database. I'll get to that probably at 11 when we're done. So for any members that would like to attend or at least get a recording of the webinar tonight, you need to sign up. I will not be sending out individual links. The bot or this webinar will be recorded, obviously, and it will be placed in the member area along with the settings in the next few days. So after this evening, last night I did a webinar, and this applies to my trials as well. So if you're here, trials today, if you're here on trial, beginning Monday, this is my goal, fellas. Beginning Monday, I would like for all of us to take the $50,000 challenge. What does that mean? If you are not currently signed up for a funded trader plan, I would encourage you to sign up for a $50,000 account with Apex, which is the one that I understand at least how to get funded. You will all have the current settings that I am using on these bots, and we will all trade them together in an effort to get funded. Meaning, heretofore, you have all purchased the bot, or most of you own the bot. We have general parameters of when we run them, right? 6 a.m., in the NASDAQ until 11 a.m., they're all done, blah, blah, blah. And they have had pretty good success rate. Actually, very good success rate, better than any other robotic system. But many of you left to your own, good morning, many of you left to your own devices are doing things outside of generally accepted policy. Like, for instance, you may be trading during news, right? Now, there's no right or wrong there. I just don't do it. So our results may differ. So beginning Monday, what I will do, I will tell you guys, all right, I am turning my bots on. We are going to strive for a $500 daily goal, and we will be done with the bots. Now, some of you may, I'm sure, have different aspirations and will undoubtedly leave the reservation and decide to get one more trade or two more trades or whatever the case may be. I can't help that. But what my goal is to get everyone that would like to get a funded account, and frankly, multiple funded accounts, because I believe, again, Paul is the one that initially brought this to my attention. I think the easiest way to make money is multiple accounts. So if we have 2 or 3 or 4 or 5 or 10 accounts, and we only do $300 a day in those funded accounts, well, across 5 accounts or 10 accounts, that's a fairly significant number. And it's pretty easy for us to get $200 a day or $300 a day. That's not hard, right? So if anybody is interested in accepting that challenge, sign up for an account, which we will begin trading on Monday. The overnight bots have had terrific success. As I just showed you last night, I did 505. The night before, Monday night, they did 630. So I'm at about 1,100 and change minus ticket fees in 2 sessions. Okay? Anybody that would like to do it, go ahead and sign up for an account. If you don't already have, well, preferably you have a fresh account. Because if you're, close to draw on one account, or, washing out, or you're already up, okay, great. Nice job. So Craig has 3 accounts, and he is at 1,600 across 3 accounts already this morning. So if he does nothing else, you're welcome, Roland. If he does nothing else, he's made roughly, at 90% of that, 90 and 540, $1,400, give or take. And that's the benefit of multiple accounts. It's just leverage, guys. It's like option. It's leverage. So that is my funded trader challenge. He's made 100% on the first 10 grand. Paul is chiming in with one of our resident experts on funded accounts. So here is the criteria. If you guys decide to accept the challenge, right, and we move forward as a group in an effort to get funded, which I believe we can, we will do an account a week for the next 5 weeks. We obviously will all have to have the trade copier, which we will get once we get multiple accounts. But I need you to send me an email and tell me, I have signed up for a $50,000 account. Okay? And the reason I'm using 50 and not 100 or 150 is because the vast majority of us, first off, it's far easier to qualify at $3,000 than it is $6,000 or some of these others that are $7,500 or $15,000. Obviously, your prerogative, what you do. But I don't see the benefit of a $100,000 account or a $150,000 account, meaning very few of us in this room are going to trade 14 contracts or 17 contracts. I'm not. I've tried it. I think it's easier to take small mouthfuls of dirt every single day, get a funded account, work on a second funded account, Jerry, I just stated what my opinion is. If you believe that the benefit of larger draw is bigger, my opinion is it is outweighed by emotions. And the emotions being, oh shit, I'm down 1,400. I'm just going to rack up a 15 contract trade. Take it from somebody that's done it. I've done it. And I'm a damn good trader. And I have failed. I have failed. The bigger draw is outweighed, in my opinion. And Keith has said he's done it both ways. Smaller accounts better. The bigger draw is outweighed by the fact that instead of only needing $3,000 to qualify, you may need $7,000 or $15,000, whatever the case may be. So if you want to work on that account, here's what I see. 2 to 3 months to get qualified. 3 months where you can only take $2,000 a month. And at the end of that 3-month period, you can start withdrawing whatever you'd like. So if you want to wait 6 months potentially to start withdrawing money, have at it. And the trailing draw does not increase proportionately. Guys, I'm telling you, I've tried the bigger accounts. It's just there's no benefit, in my opinion, and no benefit. Well, you can sign up with whomever you'd like, Frank. I don't care if you sign up with Top Step or OneUp. I just don't know those platforms, so I can't help you. But regardless, for anybody that's interested, if you guys want to do it, just go get a $50,000 account or whatever you'd like. You want $1 million account, go get it. And we will trade together. Randy and Sue, I generally am not turning these bots on until after the market opens at 9:30. I am not trading them at 6 in the morning or 8 o'clock in the morning. I'm just not. All I'm looking for generally is one trade, because trading the ES, the YM, and the NASDAQ along with gold, I could add crude in there. And Mimi has sent me a bot setting for ZB, which she has had great success with. I did not have a chance to set it up. Point I'm trying to make is ES, YM, and NASDAQ will generally all trade in the same direction. So when we get that one trade, we usually hit our $500 goal on 2 contracts across those 3 instruments. That has been my experience. In any event, we got 15 minutes to news. Let me quickly read the disclaimer. Assuming I can find it. There it is. And then we'll do some charts. U.S. government required disclaimer: futures and options trading has large potential rewards, but also large potential risk. You must be aware of the risks and be willing to accept them in order to invest in the futures and options markets. Do not trade with money you can't afford to lose. This website is neither a solicitation nor an offer to buy or sell futures or options. No representation is being made that any account will or is likely to achieve profits or losses similar to those discussed on the website. Past performance of any trading system or methodology is not necessarily indicative of future results. CFTC Rule 4.41, hypothetical or simulated performance results have certain limitations. Unlike an actual performance record, simulated results do not represent actual trading. Since trades have not been executed, results may have under or overcompensated for the impact, if any, of certain market factors such as lack of liquidity. Simulated trading programs in general are subject to the fact that they're designed with the benefit of hindsight. No representation is being made that any account will or is likely to achieve profits or losses similar to those shown. Last but not least, past performance is not indicative of future results. The fact that I may or may not be in a trade does not lend more or less credence to any trade. Please trade according to your own accounts. Please trade according to your tolerance for risk. That's this unfinished auction here. Crude also short crude. I'm not even getting data. And I'm running 2 platforms. All right, guys, I'm going to try a ES short. I'm going to put an ES short on, just one. And hold it for I think this is going to get barraged. Big bid's down at 78. If you guys want, take 4 handles, 5 handles, take it. 6 handles, take it. Take it. It's pre-market. They're still banging this thing around, but you got a nice trade. 5 handles, 4 handles. I can't fathom that anybody wants to be long. Bonds are selling off like a banshee. I said if you wanted ZB short, you had a ZB short. Trade them as you see fit, fellas. Who's short? Who's short? Okay, fellas. It's just one contract, guys. I'm not getting out of this sucker until I hit 39.40, 39.50. Personally, I think this thing is fudged until it hits 38.50. Trade them as you see fit, guys. Trade them as you see fit. Whole planet was expecting a big up move. All right, fellas, hit them straight. How many more do we need? Yeah, if this is a fake move, I would be 39.50, 39.40. Better hold. I can't fathom, though, that this is a fake move, given the fact that inflation is not subsiding. If you guys want to get your risk off, get it off. We haven't even hit yesterday's low yet. Nice job, Paul. Up 375 on MES. I want to see what happens at yesterday's low, which is 39.53. Yeah, okay. Well, I look at if we're going to go long, let's go long. I mean, I would try a 39.50 long. Could be another monster move to the upside, but I'd like to see it get down to that 39.50. And if not, then it doesn't. We made money. Good morning, Todd. Not a bad one contract trade, fellas. All right, I'm out. I'm out. I'm out. Both that well. Let's see what happens at 39.50. I might be leaving 15 handles on the table, but we'll see. Let's see. NASDAQ now 201. ES hanging in there at 68 quarter, 967, 968. We're about 4 handles to that first target on the ES. NASDAQ, guys, is headed to 102. 102. ES is within 3 handles of first target. Should get it. Oh, just missed it. Missed it by a few ticks. There's first target on the ES, fellas. Guys, NASDAQ I won't even pay attention to today, other than to tell you we're shorts. I don't care what they do. They're shorts. I won't sell bottoms, obviously. ES has first target off. Oh, we are well into shorts today, fellas. Woo! Bitcoin below 30,000. Bitcoin down below 30. $29,480. 350. Woo! Bitcoin's headed to 25,000. We're getting into this area that dang well better hold, because this is a major trend line, which goes back a couple years. If this does not hold, this is going to be a major sell-off today. Today we could see capitulation. Greg, I told you could hold this short till Friday. There you go. How many do you have on, Greg? Tell me something like 5. 6! My man! Running them all? I did not, Kyle. It's not looking good, huh? Well, it's not. We're not going to get an opportunity to buy puts here, fellas. I mean, unless you think the market, I don't know where Chris is, but unless you think we're going to freaking zero, we're not. I can't buy puts on the open. We're going to be down 1,000. Let's see where we're at. It's not that bad. NASDAQ is off 225. ES is off 45. Are you still short all of those, Greg? Oh, you got to have how much are you up today? You got to be up 100 grand today. How much are you up? This is it, guys, right here. If this area doesn't hold, this is going to, I mean, we should bounce. We hit my 39.50. If this does not bounce, this is going to get brutal. Seriously brutal on the ES. You could target 100 handles lower. Ooh, nice break. Very nice. Well, ES is headed to probably 940. Guys, this may be a tough day to find trades. Greg, I'm very tempted. Seriously. All right, fellas. We're holding the 50. We're done with the ES trade. It hit second target. Didn't get to third. We're bouncing off that 50. With the volatility, we overshot it a little bit. But if we're going to go back up, this is where it has to go back up. NASDAQ held yesterday's low. So we have a double bottom for the moment at the 52-week low. My opinion is it will not hold, and we will probably see by the weekend 11,800, give or take. We could see that today. Peloton Interactive gains after JP Morgan Securities calls a bottom. Well, that means sell more, right? Electronic Arts stock rises after mixed results, outlook, and FIFA rebrand. That's it for stock news. You couldn't pay me to take a long right now. Once the market opens here in about 6.5, 7 minutes. So we have target 1 filled on the gold. Target 1 is filled on gold. The bot is now up 1745. This is on the originals. I will go over all of those. Good morning, Magnus. I will go over all of those trades at 11 a.m. as I do every day. I have not turned on the funded trader bots yet. Thank you, Mimi. I'll set that bot up at 11 o'clock. Crude's fading a bit. I need 104.19 for target one on crude. We're at 103.97. Yesterday, the bots did 39.05. On Monday, they did 18.80. This is on the originals. All right, target one hit and filled. On crude, the bot is now up 23.45 with runners. Okay? Both of those stops are at break even. Do not believe we've taken a NASDAQ trade yet. We have not. And the Russell hasn't started yet. So target two on crude is 104.47. We are at 104.27. All winners, Mimi? Oh, okay. All right, fellas, coming into 1 minute. I'm going to move this off the screen. The only trade we have on right now is the runner in crude. The stop is at break even. It is currently up 34 ticks and needs 104.47 for target two. Any questions before we go? Under 30. So again, I suggest you guys trade smaller. Movement is going to be, in my opinion, exacerbated, at least early on. Crude almost to that second target. We're off. We are off. All right, crude just got second target. The bot is now up 29.35, the originals. Looks like we're going to come down here, guys. Yeah, I don't have anything. I got nothing right now, and really anything. I'm just letting these things shake out. Right now in the ES, we're holding value area low. Looks like we want to pop to 4,000 again, but we'll see. I have no trade. I'm watching order flow. I'm just watching these buyers and sellers at the moment do nothing. There's a lot of selling. There's some buying in here now. Here comes that 4,000. All right. Looks like we're going to trade maybe to 390. 390 on the NASDAQ. There's 4,000. Got buyers now. All right, guys, I'm looking to try a long here on the NASDAQ with a target at 40.50, but not yet. Not yet. Maybe 402. I'll try a one contract long. Sellers here. Big sellers here at the point of control. 200 blocks sold. I think we can get to 14 anyways. We're pushing pretty good resistance here, both on the hourly in the form of pivots and the 52 period on the cloud and the hourly. We're also pushing the same 52 period on the 10 minute. You can cancel that. Cancel that for now. Couldn't get through on the opening push. I have turned on my bots on the funded trader bots. Small net sellers in here. ES you can short with a stop at 402. We're at 80 now. Never mind. coming down. $4,000 is now resistance, guys. Yes. Yes. NASDAQ resistance is 315. We're going to target those lows again, I think, fellas. NASDAQ, you've got a 149 target from here, and below that, 101. There's 49 if you took the NASDAQ short. Nice job, I mean. And your next target on the NASDAQ would be 101. 101. Yeah, they're buying them again, or trying. Next 3-minute candle at 9 seconds. Small buyers in here. Got target 1, but that's it. NASDAQ's at 180. 186, 184. We're just kind of hanging out, guys. We're holding this, we're holding our 68% level. If we get a breakdown below, if we get a breakdown below 46, this is going to get crushed. I mean, we're 40 handles away, but small sellers in here, 21 quarter. We do have a bot, and we got sellers now. Still only 300 negative delta, guys. This is a mess. Got buyers that just showed up here. Sellers and buyers are slugging this out. All right, we just had a losing trade on the bot. I wasn't paying any attention. Russell. We're going to trade back up to that 15, it looks like. Long NASDAQ to 15. ES is making a move as well, which I'm going to be more interested in the ES than the NASDAQ. I'll take a small long here at VWAP, one contract. See if it can get above that 402. Got buyers. We've got buyers. $49 next. Again, if you guys are joining late, I'm playing with ticks, so back to VWAP. If we get above 402, 403 on the ES, this will make a move. Now, again, we may want to come out 401, assuming we can get there, because I know where the resistance is. Okay, so look for 401, 402. If you're trading multiples, there's a target. This is our resistance. This is our resistance now. Okay? So you may want to take your risk off 401. If you're trading multiples, that was a target. If we get through 402, this thing is going to go, this will go squirrely. Same thing with the NASDAQ. If the NASDAQ gets through 33, 34, this is going to go squirrely. My target now, if we can push up above 409, My target is going to be 450, 40.50 on this ES, 40.50. $700 trade. Trade them as you see fit. Trade them as you see fit. Thank you, Greg. Got buyers on the top, guys. Trade them for your accounts, fellas. Trade them for your accounts. Your accounts. We've got to get above 412, value area high now. 412. A break of 412, and this thing is off to 40.50. I'm sorry, 40.12, 4012. Trade them for your accounts. Next 10-minute bar, not for 3.5 minutes. You guys good? Big buyers at the top, guys. There you go. Now we're going up. There you go, fellas. We're above 12. Your target is now 4050. 4050. Got a bot trade somewhere. Long NASDAQ on the bot. They're buying the tops of the candles, fellas. Look at the buyers here. There you go, guys. Anybody holding one to 40.50? NASDAQ original bot. Got first target. We're up 4,200 on the originals. I'm down 395 in Apex. 40.50 is your target. Who's holding? Guys, you should be done for the day if you caught the short and the long. Nice job, Deepak. Need to get above 32, 33, and then 41, but we should trade back up into 50. Trade them as you see fit, fellas. The hourly's going to trade on the NASDAQ up to 500, guys. That's the hourly target. Target 2 on this NASDAQ trade is 497. Last price is 422. I don't think we can, maybe we can. We're going to need a big stinking push. It's pushing. It's going to get that second target, guys. Close. Got to 78. NASDAQ's trading to 553 today. Above that, it's going much higher. If you're not making money, you ain't taking any trades. I got nothing for you at this point. I have no trades. CB. Thank you, John. Yep. I mean, that's a multi-year trend line down there, right? Boy, CB on the hourly, Greg, looks like it has to get above. Hang on. Being as I'm looking at Bitcoin, that probably won't help you. I mean, on the 10 o'clock candle, I would say above 138, I would say 139 for the long. That's what it looks like to me. What do you see? $139.03. All right, so we're the same. We're the same. Same area. Bump, 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 bump. Got big buyers, guys. NASDAQ. Yeah, 1,600. I mean, it's nothing to get excited about, but buyers nonetheless. I think they're just sucking longs in, but I could be wrong. Out on the runner on NASDAQ. Guys, the original bots, the originals, are up 51.60. You guys may wish to shut them off at this point. You're up $5,000 for the day. Boop, 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 and boop. Done. 5160. They're well over 10 grand for the week. I'll go over all trades at 11 o'clock as I do every day. So I shut them off at 9:55. ES initial support will be 19. You're welcome, Otis. You have a blessed day as well. I will not yodel ever. So guys have asked me to do that. You know, Rich, you've been around a long while. And I said, if I ever had a $10,000 day, I would yodel. And I have done that once in the room. And I did not yodel. I will not yodel. Nice, Greg. Yeah, we've got upper 80s all week. All right, 19 did not hold. We're going to get a pullback in here. Let's see if NASDAQ can hold. You know, if we pull back into 318, went from a small loss to up 21.25. Nice job, Kirk. 4,000. So Marcia just passed her up profit combine today. Send me your certificate, Marcia. Congratulations. Yet another funded trader. Another funded trader. And at 5,400, he has shut them off. I will go over bot trades at 11. Largely slop here, guys. Largely slop. Barbara's up 5,500 on her bots and shut them off. Jerry is up 1,600 on his bot and shut it off. Nice job, Jerry. Looks like you're doing dishes again tonight. Down to 1,100 buyers. Some sellers in now on the NASDAQ. ES will probably sell to back to 4,000. It's trying to hold the bottom of the 10-minute cloud. NASDAQ looks like it's wanting to give some of these back. We are now down to 1,100 net buyers. We're below VWAP. See if we get the move lower. Guys, I'm in no hurry. All right, let me see this. Yes. Nothing yet. I'm looking for the long, but the long would probably be, 29 half 30. but I don't like trading into this rising 68. We need to consolidate and pull back unless we're going to get a burst of buyers up through this rising 68, right? Looks like we're going to. Joe's bots are up 27.50 on 2 contracts. Nice job, Joe. I've got no reason to be short. NASDAQ's trying to push again off of that support. All right, guys, watch the long buyers. The long maybe 30. ES holding support around 11 currently. Tom's up 33.40. It's a good day, fellas. It's a great day. I mean, we're in no hurry for trades. We've had 2 order flow trades, both on the ES, 1 contract trades. I'm at 14.50. 1 pre-market, 1 post. I've suggested a few other trades. There's been no losing trades. The bot did have a losing trade on the Russell, that I know. But regardless, it's up 51.60 and done. We've not really had a pullback yet. Morning, Marco. The only way I see a sell is if we break down on the NASDAQ below 12,300. Then it could be dicey. ES, I think, wants to pull back to 4,000 and test that. It's just no trade here. You can disregard that. That's from yesterday. Guys, give me 1 minute. I'm just going to run and get coffee. Got through 10. Got back to, this area here. I mean, it should have kept going from here. I would have thought back into 29, 28, 29. Next 10-minute bar is not for 4 minutes. Lower high in this swing, though. Needs to pop back above 03 fairly quickly. Small sellers in here. They're buying them, well, trying to buy them back. Sellers are trying to press them, but there's not many sellers in here. Next 10-minute bar enough for a minute and almost 2 minutes. It's not short. 37 is. Looks like we're going to come back into VWAP. Fellas, I'm doing nothing really more than just watching. There's no reason to place risk on unless, you know, you guys are intent. We get back over the whole number. We failed the whole number. We trade back to this 10. I forgot about crude inventories today. Now we're struggling the whole number. I'm waiting on it. There's the new 10-minute bar. Crude plus 8.5 million barrels. We're still struggling at that whole number. And we don't trade live cattle anymore, Randy. Most people don't have the data. Man, this thing just, man, slop and chop. We get over the whole number. We trade back to 410. Above that, we go to 428 and then 440, but we're putting in resistance lower and lower and lower. And we have really negligible buyers. Negligible. This is going to pull back into support at 43. It's inching into VWAP, fellas. And then it either goes long or short from VWAP. So some support here. We're down to 400 net buyers. Looks like we're going to jack around here the rest of the morning. Is there anybody in this room that did not make money? Anybody? Is there anybody that is not making money? I mean, we've pretty much killed them. What's the point of over trading? It's clearly chop. Nice job, John. I mean, we got them early. This is a sloppy mess. I'm not recording. Trade number 1 on crude. Big winner. That is the only trade on crude. I can show you guys something because we're early. I just want to go back over the ES. The ES had this short here for a winner. Is currently in a long, which I do not have. My bots are off. And the NASDAQ, this winner here, did not get second target. Here is the Russell. So crude was 1 for 1. Here is the Russell. The only Russell trade I have today is this short, this first trade, which was a losing trade. So Russell, trade 1 is a loser. Now it looks like we're trying to break down. Trade 1 is a loser. Trade 2, same trade is a winner. And then trade 3. So this is trade 2. It's just 2 signals, which is a winner. So Russell has 1 winner, 1 loser. This is trade 3 as a winner. This is trade 4 is a first target winner only, as was the previous winner. 1, 2. Here's trade number 5, another winner. Here's trade 6, another winner. I don't have any of these. The bots would be up well over $6,000 with all of these. That's it, 6 trades there. And last but not least is gold, which I have. This trade is the first trade, 921. Winner, which I have. Trade number 2 is a losing trade. And then we flip into a long losing trade and flip into a short losing trade. This is, we're chop everywhere. So 1 winner and 3 losers. Okay. Again, these are the original bots. And here is where the bots finished. Up 51.60 on the day. 51.60. Anybody have? There's the scalper bot. This is going to, if this gets targeted, I mean, it's shut off anyways. Or this is the funded bot. Yes. Yeah, you're a member. If you're a member, well, all right, good enough. Done for the day. Good enough. 745 on the, that's it. It's done. It hit its goal, $500. Okay? Anybody have any questions? Any questions? We finally got the dang breakdown. I think we break down now, fellas. Here is, we kept bouncing around these pivots. This is a 15-minute. This is a break of that 260. If we break 260, we could trade all the way back into the lows. I don't see any reason why we don't. Now they're going to want to, so they trapped the shorts early, and now they're going to want to stick it to the longs. Okay? All right. So if you are a member of some point this week, tonight's webinar and settings by Friday will be in the member area. Okay, for what I'm using here. If you're a member. if you cannot attend tonight. If you'd like to get the video, please register for the webinar, because I will then send the webinar registrants the video. If you do not register for the video, don't email me for it. I'm not sending it out. We have 800 plus members. I'm not sending it out. It'll be in the, you'll have to wait till it's in the member area. My suggestion is, what I'm getting at is, register for the webinar and you will have the video tonight or maybe tomorrow, depends when the webinar ends. Nestor, you asked me a question. Let me go back in time here. You asked, do I have settings for swing trading ETFs and futures? Okay, so let me just show you something. I'm going to show you guys something. We're early. So this is I'm going to do all that tonight, Gary. This is a daily NASDAQ chart. I've now asked Ninja to do something extraordinarily complicated. So you'll have to bear with Ninja. I have asked Ninja to build a chart. This is an extraordinarily complicated thing for the little engine that could. This could stay frozen for a minute, 2 minutes, 3 minutes. Who the hell knows with Ninja? Once this chart loads, I'm going to show you something. Nestor asked a question. So this is really cool for you guys that are new members that have never seen this. And if you guys are here on trial, I'm going to show you something. There's the cues on the bot. First of all, let me explain to you how you can do this. You guys may not know, but if you go to Ninja, Control Center, Connections, I have my TD Ameritrade account connected. Ninja allows for you to connect and share data with TD Ameritrade. Okay? Anybody here that has the Ninja platform and has TD Ameritrade, you simply go to Connections, you go to Configure, you drop down until you find TD Ameritrade here, you click on it, and you put in your TD Ameritrade login credentials. I can trade any stock. So here's Qs. The most recent trade on Qs was a short on April 12th for that. Okay? Is there anybody in this room that trades Forex? Is there anybody that trades Forex? I'm not talking about futures 6E or 6A. Is there anyone that trades Forex pairs? Okay. Ninja, like with TD Ameritrade, and if I could find, I could do it for you right now. What I have to find, does anybody here have, hang on guys, let me see if I can find it. What I'm looking for, I'll have to dig it up. Yeah, you could trade log only. Yeah. I'm sorry. Long only. So what, much like TD Ameritrade, you can cross-connect data to Oanda. And I have an Oanda account. I just have to find the password. I have my Oanda account on my other computer to trade Forex. But much like I just showed you, I can come here I know I can connect it because I've done it in the past. But you can also connect with Forex.com, which used to be, well, FXCM. You can have more than one data fee at a time, but you can only trade the first data fee. I don't know. I don't know that, Larry. So let's say, for the sake of argument, I want to trade options. Let's say I'm an options trader. Let's go down to a 60-minute chart. I'm going to show you something. The bot can be used for far more than day trading futures contracts. I've taught this in the past, guys. I'll keep this chart around. We can do that again. Fellas, it's 11:15. I'm going to wrap it up for the day. And here we go again. Back up. Chop, 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 chop.